So, hi everybody. My name is Lauren, and I'm a wellness associate with Geisinger. And today we are going to be talking about the importance for a digital detox for our Wellness Wednesday topic. So, we're going to be discussing benefits and best practices for reducing our screen time. Before we dive in, we do just have a disclaimer. So, this information is being provided in order to increase your awareness. It's not intended to be medical advice. So, if you believe that you may have a medical condition or have specific questions regarding your health, we just ask that you see your physician. So, welcome to Wellness Wednesday. Thank you for joining. So, again, today's topic is digital detox. We're going to discuss what a digital detox is, its benefits, and best practices to be able to implement a digital detox into your life. So, we are currently in the digital age. So, constantly being plugged in to our digital devices is considered now a normal way of life. So, a typical day is full of constantly checking technology and checking our digital devices. So, a 2018 study found that 81% of teens used social media, and more than a third reported using social media sites multiple times an hour. And in the past 6 years, these stats have risen drastically. And the use of social media has skyrocketed over the past decade and a half. So 5% of adults reported using social media in 2005, but now that number's moved to 70%. So many Americans and people around the world are using social media more than they ever have before. So, for an example, we use our digital devices for almost everything. Like our phone alarm may wake us up in the morning. You might get ready with the TV on. You may scan text messages and social media throughout the day, shopping online, or even relaxing with smartphone apps for things like meditation or even white noise. So, studies have found that 65% of Americans agree that periodically unplugging is important for their mental health, but only 28% of those who report that actually follow through and do that. So, there are many negative effects to always being plugged in. It has its effects on our physical health and mental health. So, extensive use of digital devices has been associated with several adverse effects on mental health, such as increased depression and anxiety. Also, higher levels of obesity and weight gain, impaired sleep, impacted social relationships and connections, lower attention span, reduced creativity, unhealthy eating, and lack of time management. What we're talking about today, what is a digital detox? So, a digital detox is taking a break from using electronic devices. It's an aim to gain control over digital devices and alleviate mental stress associated with always being plugged in and form a healthier relationship with technology. One of the most helpful ways to manage stress related to technology use is a digital detox. So, social media detox may be the most popular form of a digital detox. So, social media has some positive effects, but it also has a lot of negatives. So, the impact of social media has been significant on various aspects of life, particularly mental health. Constant exposure to others' lives on social media can contribute to feelings of inadequacy, social comparisons, and lower self esteem. Social media can also be particularly negative for kids and teens. So, over 97% of teenagers use the internet daily, spending about 5 hours a day on social media. 41% of teens with the highest social media use rated overall poor mental health rated their overall mental health as poor or very poor, compared with 23% with the lowest social media use. 10% of the highest used group expressed suicidal intent or self-harm in the past year, compared with 5% of the lowest used group, and 17% of the highest users expressed poor body image, compared with 6% of the lowest users, and 13% of teens reported cyberbullying at least once. So again, social media detox is a really popular way of having a digital detox. So it's limiting and reducing your social media. So if you decide to limit your social media use and do a social media detox, you can determine how long you plan to refrain from social media, limit yourself to only a certain amount of time, or during a certain time frame per day, or only certain days of the week. You could always deactivate your account or uninstall the apps. And you could also invite a friend or family member to join you and detox from their social media as well. So there's many benefits of a digital detox. Taking a digital detox can produce many benefits, from being more productive to deepening your social connections with friends and family. So it can sharpen your focus. It's very easy to be distracted by frequent beeps, notifications on electronics. So without those distractions, your brain can concentrate on tasks better, and you'll notice your surroundings more. It can contribute to less stress. So too much information can be stressful, such as watching negative news on television. If this outlet is reduced and replaced with something positive or enjoyable, it's going to produce an improved mood and calmness as well. And also improved self-worth. So eliminating digital distractions creates more time and attention for yourself and those around you, making social connections. Your self-esteem will improve without the ongoing social comparisons. Findings also reveal a decline in depressive symptoms following a gradual reduction in digital and social media usage. So again, there's so many benefits of a digital detox. For example, better sleep, increased mindfulness. It can promote better posture. It allows you the ability to reconnect with nature, invites you to have new hobbies, and improved health. Also, eliminating exposure to blue light a few hours before bedtime can really help improve your sleep cycle. And when it comes to good posture, it can provide relief to various parts of your body, including your lower back, your neck, and your eyes. And it also may reduce and eliminate headaches due to eye strain and tension. So we want to pose these questions and see if you answer yes to any of those questions. And if so, you might need a detox from digital devices. So some of the symptoms from these questions may have other causes, but it could be that you may need to disconnect and could benefit from a digital detox. So see if you answer yes or no to the following questions. Are you becoming less happy or content? Are you always tired? Do you feel the need to constantly be checking in? Are you losing interest in socializing in person? Do you constantly feel distracted? So if you answered yes to any of those questions, you may need a digital detox. So just to reiterate, some additional signs you may need to disconnect. So our lives are constantly moving fast, with a lot being thrown at us, and our lives are integrated more and more with technology. A lot of times media thrives on negative information, so we're constantly being bombarded with crisis after crisis in the news and on social media. So always being plugged into our devices can drown out the good things happening around us and cause us to miss out on the simple pleasures in life. So again, some signs you may need to disconnect include a depressed mood, increased irritability, interrupted sleep, feeling obligated to respond or check in with others, ignoring responsibilities at home or work due to being online, and losing interest in being social in person. So, some ways to detox. So, be mindful of your phone and see what you could do to have a better relationship with your device. So, ask yourself when you're using your phone and why you're using it. Is it boredom? Do you need it for work? Do you feel like you're missing out on what others have? Does using your phone make you feel better or does it make you feel worse? Experts say getting a better sense of your emotions can help you control your phone use better. If you find yourself responding to every text alert, email, or ping from your phone, it may be a good idea to shut off the notifications in your phone settings. So this can curb the urge to respond to every noise it makes, and you can also turn on the do not disturb function. You can also make set times that you won't use it, like when you're out for a walk or at a social gathering or after a certain hour of the night. You could also get creative. So redesign your lock screen that prompts you to think about why you're picking up or using your phone. Put a rubber band around your phone so you have to physically move it to see your screen to get you out of that autopilot mindset of looking at your phone. If you have a hard time resisting your phone, try to keep it out of sight and or out of an easy reach. The pause feature allows you to prevent a device on your home network from accessing the internet. So you could always try pausing a device so the device cannot access the internet but can still access other home resources. And there are a lot of apps that can assist with digital detox and screen time and app usage as well. And you could also try reaching out to loved ones to try and encourage you to stick with your digital detox. So try putting putting your plan into action. So try creating a goal. Do you want to limit phone use of technology, or only social media? Determine what goal is right for you and keep it doable. So that could be limiting checking your phone to every half an hour or hour. Or you could always try limiting it during certain activities or only allow yourself to check social media for a certain amount of time per day. You should be patient with yourself. Breaking habits take time. So put your plan into place for at least 2 weeks and make a time commitment before changing it or adding another component of the detox if that's what you choose to do. So check in with yourself, kind of ask yourself, how are you doing? Assessing your progress, how are you feeling? And try assessing your progress on a regular basis. So to recap what we talked about today, so make sure that when it comes to taking a digital detox, that you're trying to take a break and regain control over digital habits, alleviate mental stress associated with always being plugged into our digital devices. Consider your habits, consider your feelings and moods if technology has made a negative impact, and put a plan in place. So think about what time frames, parameters will be the most beneficial for you and get creative with helpful methods. But here are our member resources. I'll leave them up on the screen for a moment. And that concludes our presentation for today. Thank you everybody for joining, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you.